So it's getting that time of year again when we get a bit Christmassy. So I thought I'd do a bit of a Sean Evans kind of take where I sit in a boring room with a camera in front of me.
Hey guys, Sean Evans here at Lift Tales and Thrills.
And talk about Christmas. Last year I checked out 3 different types of Christmas lights. I thought I'd review so you know where to go this year. Trentham Gardens, they do their Christmas lights, which is very nice. Alton Towers do their new one last year where you walk around and you see all different kinds of like lantern type lights. Then you've also got one called Magical Woodland, which is based in Blakemere, about 40 minutes away from here, Chester kind of direction from Stoke on Trent, so not too far. I thought I'd go through some of the shots from last year, check them all out, and yeah, give you a choice of what to go. So if you are undecided on where you want to go and what you want to see, Alton Towers is looking at about £20. Trentham I think is about the same, and then your Blakemere comes in at £21 I think, because you have to add one of them stupid rip-off booking fees on there. But then Alton Towers does have the car parking fee of about £6 or £7, unless you've got the annual passage, which mine's about to expire before we can even use them. But little tip for you, if you haven't got an annual pass and you don't want to renew it, just keep the card, because when you're driving out the car park no one ever checks the date. And also if you go and get some discount off your donuts, you know, like a good donut, again no one checks if they're in date, so you can get 20% off the park pretty much for life unless they change the colour of the passage. So first off we'll take a look at the closest one to Stoke on Trent, which is Trentham Gardens, with more like twinkle lights I'd probably call them, little LED lights all dotted around in the trees. They've got a fire pit section with little fires all around, and then they've got the fire pits where you can roast the marshmallows and all that kind of stuff. You've also got little pods that you can hire out if you want like evening meals or afternoon tea and things. Section which goes through a little forest area which has got like fake lasers. You've got old fashioned like Ferris wheels and things you can go on, and alter-skelters for the kids, so that's pretty good. One of my favourites last year, you can have a walk around a little winter village. My second favourite was the Blakemere Village just outside of Chester, so about 40 minutes away. The Magical Woodland, they change it up every year. It's got lasers, it's got lights, it's got, well, obviously got lights. They have theming. There's Santa's grotto there where you can meet Santa. You don't get a present, he just comes out and does a little talk and speaks to the kids. There's a little food court where you can get pizza, hot dogs, drinks, hot chocolates and things. So that is really good, and it does change up every year, so it's not always the same. I'd say the walk is a bit longer on this one, so maybe you get a bit more money's worth than the Trentham Gardens one, but it is through a forest, so make sure you've got the right shoes on. Prams are a bit of a no-go. Car parking on there, on site, I think this year they've just started to charge £2.50, as when you go online to try and book it, you have to pay the booking fee, which is new, and you have to pay parking, which you can pay when you get there. So I'm just going to pay when I get there, because I like trying not pay, you know. Now the third and final one, Alton Towers, I'm definitely going back to again. It was my least favourite, but when we went there last time, there'd been a storm, it had snowed, so the lights weren't working, so I can't really judge it on that. Go back, check it out again. They've got all Christmas markets at the entrance, so you can get into Alton Towers for free. There's market stalls, there's food stalls, there's plenty to do around there. Then you can go left, down towards the pirate section, I don't know what it's called, Sean will probably comment and tell me below, which is where the light entrance begins. Or you can go to the right, which gives you access to CBeebies land, but that is charged separately. I think it's £35 for both, and it's £15 for CBeebies World. If you've got your annual pass, then you can get CBeebies World on for free, according to the booking website. With the lights, you do get a £5 discount, so you're getting there for 15 quid. So this one's made up of all different lanterns, so a bit like Chinese lanterns, that kind of thing. All different animals, different sections you go through, so like a winter kind of land with penguins and polar bears, to other sections you've got like lions, tigers and monkeys. You've got the Scarefest mascots at certain sections. You've got tunnels which you go through which have lights dangling down. I might have broke one last year with the pram, got stuck under the wheel. But that leads me on to, yes, this one is pram friendly because it's Alton Towers. You're pretty much walking around from the entrance, past the Wicker Man, up to the Rapids, down to the Nemesis, RIP Nemesis. Back in a year's time though, as it closed down, it's been retracked, as you'll know if you watch Sean's channel. And then you go round through the forest section back to the lake, which apparently had a light show on the lake last year, which was out because of the storm, and then back up to the entrance where you kind of finish your tour of the lights. That one is probably one of the longer ones. It's probably even longer than Blakemere. We had it up to ourselves last year because, again, there was a storm. I don't know why we even went. I think because we booked the tickets, we kind of had no choice but to go. Definitely worth a visit. I just think out of the three, for me, on last year's, it was probably my least favourite. If you don't want to travel too far, Trentham Gardens, free parking, no booking fees, just pay to go in. Once you're in, you're in. But there is less to see. It's very nice and Christmassy, but it's all samey pretty much. Favourite one is going to have to be Blakemere. Through the forest, you've got Santa if you've got kids there, you've got the area at the end where you can get food, and that changes every year, different lights and things. Not saying that the others don't, but I've only been to that one twice. The others was my first time last year. But yeah, that's about it really. I'm going to stop yabbing on and let you decide. Check out all three if you can, but if not, choose one wisely, and I hope you enjoy it. So thanks for watching. I will be making videos when I go to the lights, so make sure if you're not subscribed to subscribe for that, because it does help me out. I don't normally film in a little box room with a ring light and a camera. See you later.